It's the first day of school. Aloha, it's Katie and I'm vlogging again. Today is January 22, Tuesday. It's the first day of classes for the spring semester. Spring is such a lie though. It's still winter. In fact, this weekend there is a huge snowstorm, so all the buses were banned. A lot of flights got canceled, including mine, which I'll talk to you about later. Right now it's around 8:30 a.m. I'm kind of jet lagged, but this morning at 7 a.m. my friend and I, call us crazy, but we decided to go swimming. It is 7 a.m. on the first day of school and we are crazy. Today I only have one class, my English creative writing class, which I'm trying out, you know, I want to be Rupi Kaur. But first, I have a lot of unpacking to do. Yeah, my room is very empty right now because we had to take down the tapestries before we left for winter break. I changed my bed sheets though. I think I really like the dreamy turquoise, you know, aesthetic. I started unloading that one, but I still have to unpack that one. But first, salad. I'm gonna explain everything while I eat breakfast. Let's start at the beginning. This is the first meal I've had in like 21 hours. Okay, so I left for Cornell on Saturday morning, Philippine time. Everything was smooth. I landed in Washington, D.C. on time on Saturday night, and I was gonna stay there overnight anyway. But my flight was on Sunday at noon. Before I left the Philippines, I knew that it was going to get canceled. But the annoying thing though is that they didn't announce that it was canceled until an hour before. At that point, I was already at the airport. I was nearly about to check in my luggages and then the girl was like, wait, actually something weird popped up. You know, it says your flight has been canceled. I'm like, I've been monitoring that flight since I woke up that day and it kept telling me that it was on time and it was scheduled, but nope, you know, it's only until I get to the airport and already pay my baggage fees and everything that it gets canceled. There is another flight later that day that's scheduled to go at 5:30 p.m. Since I have no way out at that point, I try to get on that flight. I get a standby position, so if there's extra seats, then I'll get on. Little side note though, that flight is already overbooked. There's a very slim chance of me getting on if the flight isn't canceled already, so that means I'm a tentative passenger and they'll only load my luggage onto the plane if I manage to get off the standby list. I have to go through the whole TSA security process and be at the gate, and I won't know if I'll get on that flight until like 5-10 minutes before it's departing, you know, after all the other passengers are already boarded. Anyways, I take the risk because I know I'm number 2 on the standby list, so chances are okay if I do manage to get there. So I get there, I go through TSA and everything, and I'm still monitoring this flight because I'm just predicting if it cancels it, I'm not even going to go through the process. But no, actually the update is that the flight is going to go through, but it's going to be delayed so that we can avoid winds or whatever. I'm there. Do you notice how like I never eat and talk? I can't do it. I try, but when I'm talking I talk. But it's going through, so I'm getting a bit excited and hopeful. I go through, you know, everything. That whole day has just been traveling, waiting, eating, doing nothing, waiting for the flight. I get there in the gate, they start boarding passengers. I'm just so desperate. I'm just like asking the person, what is the status of the flight? What are the chances of getting off standby? And they're like, you know, it's slim, but I'm not saying never, whatever. So in the end though, I'm within earshot of the person who's on the mic coordinating with the pilot and everything to see how many spots left there are. And he said there is 1 spot left and they can take 1 more person. So I'm there like, can I get on that flight? You know, because I'm number 2 on standby and there's nobody there. The thing is, because the flight was overbooked earlier, they were trying to get volunteers to paying them like $4,000, I think. $4,000 to change their flight schedule if they're flexible. They have 1 more spot left and I'm trying to get it, but then they're like, no wait, let's get the volunteer, because if they get the volunteer on that flight they don't have to pay him $4,000. But that guy is nowhere to be found. The attendant is getting really mad because the flight has to take off already. The volunteer does eventually show up, but he clearly does not seem like he wants to get on the flight because, you know, $4,000 in cash. That guy just took so long to be found. In the end, he was just so slow. He didn't even seem like he wanted to get on the flight. And then I think he disappeared again. So the attendant was like, okay, no, we can't take anyone else then because they're on a tight schedule. So in the end, they didn't even take that passenger. So there was 1 more spot left, but no, that wasn't taken. So whatever, I'm pretty deflated at that point. After that, I just went to customer service to ask about my luggages because they were tentative and they shouldn't have put on the plane. They told me that I could just pick it up later at the baggage carousel if I didn't get on. What I find out though is that my luggages went with a plane plane that left. There I am with my hand carry and no luggage. All my pajamas, my toiletries, all that stuff were in there. So I'm just stuck at the airport with I don't have my clothes. So that happens, and at that point I'm just in constant communication with my parents, trying to get to Cornell because classes start on Tuesday, even though they've been emailing saying, you know, they'll be considerate of travel delays because it's a snowstorm and safety first. My mom tells me about a bus option that is going from Washington DC tomorrow on Monday from 12 to 7:30 p.m. So a 7.5-hour bus ride tomorrow. I'm very desperate at this point. It's a long bus ride, but nothing like a Manila traffic girl can't handle. And so I get that ticket and I'm scheduled to go to the bus tomorrow. And honestly, it all works out because my huge luggages are at the Ithaca airport waiting for me to pick them up. And it's really good because when I got to Ithaca, it was friggin' negative 14 degrees, 10 to 13 inches of snow. Looking back, there was no way I could have lugged that around because I had those two big ones and I had a smaller carry-on plus my backpack. Just dealing with the whole cold, extreme temperature situation was not going to happen. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm finally back. Let's play. How many layers is Katie wearing because she left her longest parka here in Ithaca? And I'm not taking off the last layer. I would also just like to take this moment to appreciate how red my face is from the wind. All of this redness is from the wind because I didn't put any makeup, I didn't put anything today. It just, I love nature. All right, I'm actually gonna eat now. So I'm actually walking to my first class and the snow isn't that terrible. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. For the most part, it's actually a really nice and sunny day, so it's a nice first day. Feels like being a new kid because you don't know anyone in your classes. Guys, I can't find my class. I don't know what my class is. There's 7 minutes left. This is terrible. I took a leap of faith and went into a classroom full of like really old looking students and asked where the room was. I still can't find it. Guys, I'm so stupid. I hate myself. The room I walked into was actually my class. So I basically made a scene and I have to go back in there like 3 minutes late. Today's great. That was my first class, so aside from that embarrassing fiasco with going in asking about a non-existent room number and then coming back 5 minutes later only to realize that was actually my class. Very fun. But the thing is, the class I'm in is an English class that you can only take once you pass your freshman writing seminar requirements. Those requirements are 2 semesters of an FWS or freshman writing seminar. And I was able to do just one last semester because for my IB scores, I got a 7 on my Lang Lit exam, so I was able to waive that. I'm guessing I'm one of the only freshmen. The professor had a paper of all our photos from, she was like, oh, I have a printout of all the photos you guys took in your freshman year. And I was like, why is that a big deal? I am a freshman, but everyone else laughed, so that must have been a while ago for them. Anyways, to avoid more of that fiasco, I'm gonna check out where all my other classes are tomorrow, so I know what to expect. Also a really nice day out, so I might as well walk today. It's literally still Christmas here. Back at the Nomad look. That's the bus I was supposed to take. I'm a bit rough on taking buses, but I'll get the hang of it soon. But I just don't want to run. Normally I would have ran, but it's slippery, so I'm not gonna smash my face into the ground. Now that I know where all my classes are, I'm gonna head back to North to pick up some of my packages. I ordered a bunch of stuff when I was in the Philippines, excited to open that, and then I'm just gonna eat lunch in my dorm alone because I have a lot to do, a lot of organizing to do. Yeah, I have no friends. Yeah, I have no friends. No friends. Just kidding. I am gonna walk on the footbridge with the gorge because I want to see if that thing has frozen over like it should have. It's like wilderness, but it's also beautiful. It's so quiet, I can whisper. It's actually gorgeous. Here we are. Oh my gosh. Well, sorry, they looked at me. Oh. That used to be water, not ice. I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. That's not even funny. That was a bad idea. But look how deep that was. Okay, this used to be BB Lake. You see those kayaks? Well, it used to go over there. Walking uphill has never been so hard. With every step I take, I feel like I'm slipping. So I am back in my room now. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I don't even need to wear blush anymore. The wind gives it to me. I'm gonna unbox these packages and then I'm just gonna watch Gossip Girl for the rest of the afternoon. I just need to sit down. My leftover Chipotle. Ooh la la. One thing I never mentioned was that we do have a shared kitchen. Mini kitchen tour. Let's see if there's anything in the fridge. Nope, nobody trusts each other. Okay.
One and only source into the scandalous lives of Manhattan.
Yikes, I forgot to vlog. I forgot to vlog, but I didn't do much. I napped, I unpacked a bit more, even though it's looking messier than before because I'm unpacking a lot of stuff. I got dinner. It's almost 8 p.m. I'm gonna try to finish up packing the rest of these before my roommate gets here tomorrow and watch more Gossip Girl. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more college vlogs, let me know. A super exciting collab with a fellow Cornell vlogger that you guys have been requesting is coming soon. Click the top right eye to watch more of my videos. Follow me on social media at alOHAKatieg, and don't forget to subscribe to join our alOHANA, our family of subscribers down below. I upload new videos every week. My main channel is here and my vlog channel is here. I will see you next weekend with another new video. Bye guys.